Generic greetings and welcome to a new series on House Flipper. Today's beverage is a chilled pumpkin spice latte, which was in the bargain bin of the local shop, and now I understand why. Anyway, I once again have an inkling to hunker down in the bunker, desire you may call it, and we've done so in many a game as of late, including but not limited to Sheltered, Mr. Prepper, and indeed The Sims 4 of all things, and we can do so also in this game as well. House Flipper is a game where you either take a job and do up a property or do whatever tasks they ask you to undertake, or you actually buy a property and then do it up. And that's what we're going to be doing in this series. I like this game mainly for its just chill factor, because there is no objective other than just doing a house up. There's no time trial, no real causes or focus of stress, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go over to the laptop and go to browser. You can see I currently own two properties. One of them is this little shack, and it's called First Office. I should really do something about it. And the other one is called Almost Only a Garden, which should probably be renamed Almost Only a Rubbish Dump, because it is full of rubbish. I have over 400,000 generic units of currency, and if we go to sold, you can see I've sold 7 properties in total, and this is the symbol that we are focusing on because those are the ones that have a bunker attached to them. So we've got Garage with Bunker and Uncle's Bunker. Now, for some strange reason, the latest update has broken the pictures on them. We can read it. So it says a house with bunker which belonged to an old prepper. You can see the house has 110 meters squared, 2 floors on that one. But if we go back to the house list, we can check out, say, this one here as well, and this is a little bit larger at 148 meters squared with 2 floors as well. A large safe house with a doomsday bunker for sale. Conditions are for renovation. Sadly, we can't look at them because, as I said, it's broken for some strange reason, but normally you'd be able to look at the property like that. So we're going to probably take the most expensive on that one. We could technically buy both, but there's no reason to do that. But we're going to get the most expensive because it is the largest, and that will give us obviously options for looking around the property, clearing out all the rubbish, and then we'll do it up. And obviously the main important one is that they actually have a bunker there. So we're going to go to that and buy the house, and once it's done, we will now go there. So that's pretty much what this series is going to be about, just doing up property and just sort of chillaxing, basically. Did I say chillax? I think I did. Plus 10 generic disapproval points on that one. Okay, so what we're going to do first is take a look at the grounds in and around the property, and then we're going to check out obviously inside and then the bunker as well. So first things first, we can see that the garden is not too bad. It's more of a wildflower garden, and you can see I'm struggling to go across it because of all of the bushes there. You can do the garden up, and we may do that. We may actually cut all of the grass, get rid of all of these wildflowers, although the bees will certainly appreciate us leaving it. So that's a look for something later on. That appears to be the bunker entrance. I don't know whether or not we have a bunker entrance in the property, but let's just go around the property. We can see it is, well, I think it's only single story, but there may be a way up there. I actually don't know. You can see the windows are quite dirty, so we'll have to sort that out. This episode is pretty much just going to be checking out the house and then most likely cleaning stuff ready for us to actually go in and, you know, subsequently do it up. So over to the front porch, we can see we've got these tiles here, and also a nice garage there as well. Or actually, it's a carport rather than anything else. You just put it under the roof. And let's go into the property. So first things first, we can see that it is a little bit dirty. We've got some cockroaches over there, some appliances that obviously need to be sorted, and lots of rubbish that we can obviously click and remove as well. So I'm going to do a little sort of cheeky first pass as we go around anything that is, oh, that's pretty good. You can open these drawers and stuff now. Anything that is completely garbage, we're going to have to get rid of. I've got a vacuum cleaner here and vacuum them up. You can actually change this to, I think, just shards of glass if you're uncomfortable with this sort of thing. So, you know, that is something you can turn off if you want. There we go, you destroyed the cockroach nest, and we've got some approval from people who do not want those around. There has actually been several updates since I last played the game. I last played it really when the what update was it? When the Garden Flipper DLC was released, and I quite enjoyed that. But there's also a HGTV pack and just generally more stuff added. It's still got its rough edges here and there, and I really wish they would have focused more on like the wiring and the plumbing and the the sort of nitty gritty of all of that. But alas, they haven't. But anyway, it's still like I say, quite improved since I last played it. And ooh, good grief, this place has seen better days. Let me just go to vacuum cleaner then, and we'll see if we can start vacuuming all of these up. It's absolutely horrible. I don't know what happened to this property, whether it's been a repossession or whatever. We may not find out. In fact, can confirm, probably won't find out. Anyway, just removing all of these as best we can, although some distance needs to be maintained in order to get them all, and some of them we're just not able to get, and it's still saying that the nest hasn't been destroyed there. What I'll probably do, oh no, yeah, enough cockroaches are eliminated. You destroyed the cockroach nest. Okay, fine. I'm also going to go to sell objects, and I'm just going to sell all of this rubbish here. You can see the hard points, if that makes sense. All of these are still in, and luckily you can actually go ahead and move those now, which is something that wasn't in the game originally. So this is our main sort of, I guess, living area. So we got a kitchen unit over here, and then obviously we've got a bathroom. That's out to the back. Let's go in here, which I think will be... that's the basement. We'll check that out later. We'll go in here, which is, well, was a bedroom. Technically, you can sleep in here, but I think a lot of animals have also done the same thing. So we're going to get rid of all of that, as you may imagine. Not actually as much rubbish as I thought in this property, as opposed to some of the other ones that I have looked at in. There's looks like to be a child's bedroom there. I'm going to assume so because of the bunny. But let's just get rid of all this stuff. And, oh, that's fallen down now. And there we go. So we've got, yeah, a sort of living area and then 2 bedrooms and then a bathroom. We may go ahead and... I'm going to change the lighting. Does the lighting actually function? The lighting does actually function, but I don't like that light, so I'm going to get rid of that. These ones I will probably keep in for now. This one I'm going to get rid of. And I think in here, yeah, we can get rid of those as well. And apparently they disappear down. Look at that. That's some nice reflections there. I wonder if we ever get a version... Maybe we get House Flipper 2 and it's got RTX. That would look really pretty. Anyway, let's go down into the basement and we can see that we have... Oh, yes, we actually have access to the bunker from here. I thought we may have that, but let's just go ahead and remove a lot of this stuff. Obviously, furnishing is a big part of the game. So that's something that we will be doing later on. But this is, like I say, a first pass to get into the bunker. The lights do actually function as well down here, which is pretty good. Although I don't like that, obviously there's no natural light in here at all, yet it's still completely bright, which is something I really wish they would have changed, but there you are. Or at least have the option to make it a bit more realistic. But we're just going to get rid of all of this stuff here. It looks like they have had a kitchen down here, so that's fine. I'm guessing that the lighting also... yeah, the lights also function down here. We've got another 2 areas. This is looks to be the bathroom, so we'll obviously just sell, let's say, a lot of this rubbish here. And I don't like that that's got a socket there right next to the sink, but there you are. This is another area to what appears to be the bedroom. It's got 2 bunk beds in here, and obviously we now have this hatch that goes up as well. So we'll do that, open that, and then go straight up into the back garden. So we know, yeah, that is the way in. Okay, so that's all sorted. Right, what I want to do now, I've went ahead and sold most things. The doors, I'll probably have to replace that one, and probably have to replace... Actually, I think that might be the only door that is in need of replacement. It's a bit dirty, although I should be able to clean it. Let me go over to cleaning here, and yeah, I can actually clean that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go around the entire building, and we are going to clean it up. So get rid of all of this muck and grime and horribleness. The main focus actually is, I'm not actually looking too much at the center of the screen. I'm actually using the mini-map on the top right, because... when you get to a certain point, it sort of says these are complete, but you also have them where they get very transparent like that, and then you can sort of almost miss it at times, especially with some of the ones that I'm looking at in the middle there. So, yeah, I'm just trying to sort of split my attention between the mini-map and also the main viewport there. We'll also have to go ahead and look at potentially... putting in the radiators and fittings, although I tend to find that if you do that too early, you end up just having to move them around, so we'll have to see. It doesn't really matter which order we do it in, and I'm sure there'll be times when I'll make decisions and then change it and come back and alter it, and it doesn't matter. It's like I said, about just chilling out and just playing a game, not having to worry over very specific item placement, although I'm sure I will be doing that at times. And what is curious is that it says there's some dirt around here. You can see on the... oh, this actually might be on the outside. Is it going to be on the outside? Yes, it is actually on the outside there. So I've just cleaned that off. So that's pretty good. I might, while I'm here, just sort of give all of this a quick sort of spray down like that. It's a shame you can't get into the attic there. I don't think there'll be any way to do that, but I may look at putting some scaffolding up. You can get some scaffolding and sorting that out. Also, the outside, you may notice, is just straight up sort of almost concrete, or just render over the top of brickwork. So I might make that, you know, better by putting something else in there, but we'll have to see. It's all in a state of flux at this stage. As I said, we're not going for any great huge ideas or grand designs at this stage. It's just about getting rid of the dirt and the grime and the muck. We'll do a quick pass on most rooms like that. Anything that we can see, we'll just have a quick clean up, and then we're going to do like a proper pass once we've got, let's say, the most of it out here. Most of it is actually clean. It's not too bad in here actually, so that's all right. Get rid of all of this. Some on the floor. Some obviously is quite hard to see because of the condition of the walls and the ceilings and so forth, but there you are. Still some on the floor here, and we are almost complete in this property, or this room, sorry, in here, and there's some on the walls there. There has been times when I've just completely missed bits, and there's no way for me to actually clean it up, which was always annoying. It was always annoying in the past, and I'm hoping that we get all of it. Yeah, there's a little bit in the corner there. Obviously, it takes a bit of time to do that. And, oh, you can see, actually, some of it is on this door. You could tell because when I opened the door, it moved on the minimap there. Oh, there's a stubborn bit up the top. And let me see, can I get... will it be in this corner? I'm not too sure. But we'll do this room while we're on, because there's, again, not a huge amount. Since I last played it as well, seems to be a fairly decent improvement in the way you use the tablet and just the UI in general. Just a lot slicker, which I do appreciate. So I'm glad that it hasn't been neglected, because a lot of the times it is. And we've got a little bit of muck up there, and this room is pretty much sorted, although there is, let's say, a section here that I can't get to. Or is it down the bottom there? Oh yeah, it looks like it was down the bottom. So you do get that often where it says, yeah, you've got some muck on this part, but you can't actually see it, and that's the one I'm obviously going to try and avoid as much as possible. I'm guessing a lot of it will also be in here. Yeah, it is as well. So we'll do a quick... what on earth? Oh, yeah, there's actually some with that door there. So have a little scrub, although it needs to be a long-handled brush in order to get up there, and I don't think we can. Oh, no, we are just able to reach that, which is good. I'm not actually going to do that because I need to finish off in here, and we still do have some muck apparently in this corner, which is problematic. It's not outside, is it? Is it outside? There's some weird texture glitch there, and looks like there was actually a couple of bits outside, so I'm just going to go around. I don't know if there was some there. It looks like to be clear. Yeah, it's actually cleaning a lot of it up, so just squirt around there. Looks to be about right, and yeah, this is where we'll be stressing now over a tiny bit that I can't see nor remove, although there is a solution to that, but I'll come back to that later on. I think there's actually a section out here that needs a bit of a clean as well, so just squirt this around. Yep, that's all sorted as well. I think I'm actually cleaning the inside of the bathroom there, which is interesting. This is so powerful, this hose, that it's going straight through. Anyway, we're going to open this one up, and obviously this is where we've got, yeah, some hideous muck. And actually, it would probably be easier just to remove straight up remove all of the tiling, because at the moment we can't really see what we're doing because of the, let's say, how mucky the tiles already are. But we'll do our best to, let's say, clean the most out of it and do it there. It looks like there'll be a socket down there as well, which is an interesting decision in the bathroom. But there you are. Different countries have different standards and codes and rules and procedures, etc. Look at that muck. It's just proper stuck on that thing. So I'm just gonna move the brush around. Shame we don't get any sweeping noise, which is, yeah, you would have thought you would. But I'm just moving it around the corners there, and just to try and get anything that may be sort of lingering around. Right, there's a bit in the corner there. There's another bit in this corner somewhere. Oh, it says the corner, could be anywhere around here. Seems to be near the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. On the back of that door, I think. Was it on the back of that door? I think there was a little bit there. Yeah, that's all clean. And then finally, just around where the toilet is, or was rather, because obviously we've removed that. And that should be just about it. Although I'm not getting anything cleaned there. So we'll just scrub this down. What I might do is place some paneling in or something, and that will lighten that up and allow me to see that a bit better. But as I said, there is actually another way of going forward to clean that, but that's a little bit more extreme, and I'll come to the potential options later on. So there's just this section here that I can't see, and yeah, it's a shame that I can't get that. What if I go here and just sort of squirt around there? Oh yeah, there we go. Looks like it was just sort of there. And we're going to do the same out the back because oh, actually we can't, because yeah, it sadly does not reach that far. Oh no, I got a little bit. I don't know if you saw that. And we we managed to clean through that. Okay, so not accurate, but I don't think it really matters too much, does it? Struggling to close that door there. So in here, we will go down round and once again clean the thing up. So it hasn't taken too long to get pretty much all of the muck and such removed from here, and that's obviously quite one of the more tedious sides of the game. But I think it does lend itself to have that sort of reward factor in it, that, you know, the effort required to do it, and even though it is tedious, you know, you fact that once you do it, it's got that sort of there's this level of satisfaction, I think, that to be mined from that one. He says while he looks around and there's loads of rubbish everywhere, but in real life, anyway, it's actually not too bad in here. Just need to clean this up. I like the way it's different. You can see this is the walls in here, and then we come into this one, and it is like sort of big concrete. Hang on, what? There's a bit of some light that just appeared on the ground there. Yeah, there's I like the way it's all like sort of concrete, not slabs, but it's just, yeah, concrete blocks. And there's two bits of dirt over here, apparently. So, will it just be in this corner? I think it may be. No, that didn't work. Let's just finish off around here. And oh, look at that. We got the entrance portal coming down there. Don't like that. Bit of a shame. Back over cleaning then, finish this little bit off. There'll be some around here. Quite a bit around here. I actually went really slow there. Oh, it's probably because I clipped the ladder. Right, and it was trying to move me up the ladder. I think that's what happened there. And then we've got the main horribleness, which, to be fair, you would expect. There's no extraction system in here. So this is where, you know, with a bathroom, you would get build-up of moisture, and then obviously you've got mold and all sorts of stuff and mildew, especially if it's not maintained or if it's been neglected over the years, which it may have been. We don't really know. And just trying to clean the rest of that off. That seems to be clean. So now the only thing left is in this corner, which I really cannot see. So I'm just going to sort of line myself up like that and then go around. And is it down the bottom? It is not. Okay, so there is another way to do this. So we're going to hold right click. And and we're going to move the light down, okay? So we're just going to put it to there, and then I'm going to go back to the brush, and then brush, and that hasn't worked. So as I said, there is another option. So over to grab, and we'll obviously pick this up here and then move it right down like so. And then we're going to go into our tablet, and I should really actually check out perks. Have I got? Yes, I actually have perks for negotiation, but not for cleaning, which is strange. I would have thought I'd got that, but yeah, 37 cleaned elements / trash disposed of. I would have got that. I think we're going to do probably upgrade the price negotiation. You've got things like painting upgrades, handyman, which I'm actually maxed out on, same as demolition. So I don't actually destroy much in the game. So yeah, but we're going to go over to our top tab here and go on to this symbol. This is the Apocalypse DLC. I'm going to go to weapon, and where is it? Is it there? No, back equipment. Then it's not in there either. Okay, we'll just search for flamethrowers. There is a flamethrower in the game. This is a flamethrower fuel, and I'm going to... Do I actually need to buy it? Or is it just in my... Actually, yes, it is actually just in my hand. So we can use this to potentially get rid of a lot of the, you know, them really tough, stubborn stains that you just can't get rid of elsewhere. Although it doesn't seem to be working too well, and I've actually managed to burn the light and the 2 sockets were down there, so that's a bit of an issue. So I have a feeling that we simply can't get rid of those stains, which is a bit of a problem. The other option is to go upstairs and look at it from that side. Now, realistically, it's around about here, isn't it? So that wouldn't work. That just sadly would not work. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of these tough stains. Okay, so that is going to eat away at my very being, which is a bit of a shame. But we have done all we possibly can. A little bit of dirt like that isn't too much of an issue, but like I say, it's just slightly annoying that I can't get rid of it. I might come back later on and try it again. I'll just try it with a broom one more time. I think it'll be on the other side of the blocks, which is just a bit annoying. What I might do though is is the wall parallel, or does it go further back? I really don't know. It might be parallel with that, which means that we can probably go up and sweep down over, because I think it's round about here. So if I'm just sweeping down, it might sort of clip through and we get some more stuff clean. So I'm just going to sort of work my way around here, work through there. What I might even do as well is open that up, and we know it's probably around that area, down that corner there. Sadly, you can't open the windows, but that is pretty much our last attempt, I think, for now. We're going to go downstairs and see if we've had any success with that, and sadly no, we've still got those 2 stains on the top right, but we can't see them, and it'll only affect the balance just slightly, so that doesn't really matter too much. Okay, we're going to go actually here first, and we'll put some lighting in. So we'll go for, where would it be, lamps and wall lights, and I want to put in the small fluorescent wall light, and we'll put that back into... Oh no, it looks to be actually the slightly larger one. Or was it the slightly larger one, or was it that? I think it was the larger one, so we're going to go back over, and we'll have the fluorescent light by now, and it was in the middle of those 2 blocks, I think. I'll just put it up there, that should be fine, and we're going to turn this on, and... That's fine. What I'll do as well, I'll buy another one, and I'm going to put it on the opposite wall, which will be about there, I think. Actually, how have I done that one? We'll need to put it in the middle, won't we? So, is that about in the middle? That is about in the middle. So, we'll do a 180, and we're going to put it in like so. That's a bit more aligned. I'm just using the lines on the bricks there. Not going to be stressing over the very specific placement of lighting. Don't worry too much about that one. That could go in there. And now that is... Yeah, we've got a lot more lighting in here. So have we got lighting in here? We have. It's actually put it... Well, I'm actually going to put it further up like that, because I think that is a better place for it. In here, we've got a similar sort of thing. Actually, this one is, if you notice there, was actually behind the... It's actually behind the... behind the wall. I'm going to buy another one, place one on the other side. So from there, we sort of go around, and then it'll go in there, I think. Is that about right? Is that about right? It is about right. It's as right as we're going to get. And there's a little bit more light in here. It is actually on the ceiling. Those ones, good grief, I'm going up the ladder again. These are on the ceiling, as you can see. These ones here are not, but I am going to... oh, those actually not really too keen on being moved up to there, but I'm going to put them like that. This one we can probably put further in the middle like so. And do we have one around here? We do not. So we do need some lighting in here. I'll probably use... I don't think I'll use the... do I want to use the fluorescent light? Probably could use the fluorescent light. And we'll put it about in the middle there. But the question is, what activates that? That one, yeah, is not activated at all. So I need to put a light switch in. So we're going to go over to our... Where would it be? Installations, yeah. And then we've got different light switches. I think the standard light switch, modern light switch here, is that the one we're using? Or are they using the old style ones? The old style ones. So we're going to stick with the same one. We could, if we wanted to, go around the entire place and redo it, but I have no great desire to do that. I'm just going to put this there, and that now turns that light on and off, which is about right. I think that is the correct height. Is it the correct? Is it the correct height? I think... Yeah, it looks about the correct height. It's just because of where I'm looking at it. If I press crouch, we can see that, yep, it is at the correct height. Okay, good. So one last piece to do, and that would be putting in the sockets, although I'm just going to double check to see what kind of sockets they're using, because we want to have parity throughout the entire area. So it's one of those sockets. So it is... sockets, one of those B-type electrical outlet, I think. We'll say buy now, and yeah, it looks to be that one, so that is fine. And how far up is that one? It's about there, because obviously we did destroy some of these, so I will just put a couple more in, and there we go. Okay, so we've got the sockets back in. I'm going to now close all of the doors in here. So 1, 2. I'll give it one more shot at cleaning this dirt, but almost certainly it's not going to be removed. I mean, we've tried the flamethrower on everything. I've tried the brush. It says it's on this side, so it could be on this wall, couldn't it? But I mean, I'm right on it now according to that, so it can only be in that sort of orientation. But I don't think it's going to work. No, one more attempt here. What's more annoying though? Would it be having 2 remaining or 1 remaining? I'm favouring 1 remaining. That one stubborn stain that you can't shift. Anyway, we are going to go up here and we'll actually turn on the lights. There is actually something called an eco mode, and that allows you to... what happened to that door? There was a door on here, wasn't there? Do you know what's happened? That flamethrower went straight through. Right, interesting. Let me go back over to the electrical part here and go for a light switch. And I want to place the light switch in... Actually, what I'm going to do is go to crouch and do that. And then I'm going to just sort of move this way. And we'll place the light switch in there. And then we can turn that on and off. I'm also going to put a door back in because, well, as you can see, these doors... well, we have 2 doors missing now. And, oh, look at this. It's actually removed the hard points for when the flame were up here. So it's removed the toilet one. So we'll have to put that back in. And the light switch, I think, is also been removed. No, we still actually have a light switch. So that is fine. So I want to go for... what was going to go? We'll go put the doors in for a start. So doors and windows, over to doors. And we'll have a look down. And it's going to be... I think it's internal door mahogany is what they've used. Let's go to buy now. And it is not mahogany. No, it is not mahogany. It is... That's a front door. We've got all these more modern ones here. You can't change the colour of the wood in these ones. So would it just be this internal brown door? I think it is. So I'm going to go to buy many. And we'll place that in there, I think. That's about right. This will rotate around, and then we'll place that one also in there. And I think that is about right. Are these a little bit proud? They are a little bit proud. You can see there's just a little bit that comes off there. So we'll open that up, and... right, that's a, that's a slight issue, isn't it? I want to then move this So I'm going to have to sell it, believe it or not. Although what I'll do first, because the door opening up onto that is suboptimal to say the least. Over to installations, down to the light switch. We'll buy that now, and then I'm just rotating. Oh, that's not going to work. So do that, and then go back over, and then click, and then that should work. We will sell that object there. So we've got the light switch in, we've got the doors put in. We also have this all sorted. Light switches in here, but we haven't got any lighting. Let me fix up the lights, I think, first. Oh, actually, there's one more thing to think about, actually. We've got 2 bedrooms here. We've got the master bedroom, and then I think it was a child's bedroom in here. We've also got some plastering to do. I'll have to sort that out. But the question is, do we want to renovate? As in, I could demolish these inner walls. I could bring out the demolition tool and just start demolishing these walls, and that'll allow me to then extend one area. I'm very tempted to extend the bathroom to have a bath and a shower in it, because it's a very small bathroom, but obviously that will require the demolition of some of this wall at least anyway. But I'm very tempted to do that. Would it require us... No, it wouldn't require us moving a window because the window is there. Okay, I will think about that after I've put in the lighting, because it's getting dark outside, and in order for you to actually see something, we need to probably fix that up. So over to our... Where would it be? In lamps? In lamps, is it? Lamps and ceiling lamps, yes. And for the ceiling lamps in these areas, what do I want to use? I mean, the ceiling lamp cube lamp is not too bad. The rectangular is not very good. The chandelier tulips might be okay. Although one of my favourites is the windmill here. I'm going to go for do you want to just go for metal? White. I'll just go for straight up white, yeah. We'll buy many. And the reason why I like this light is because of the colour temperature. So if I place that down, we turn that on, you can see it's very warming. It's a very warming light. These ones are also similar. This one is going to be placed in around about there. Actually, that is a terrible place for it. Let's pick that up and put it a bit more centralised. And once again, turn that on. I think that is enough. That is enough light for this room. And this one is also in need of a little bit of alteration, maybe a little bit more to the right there, and yep, that is fine. The reason I'm putting it there is because this wall I think I am going to demolish and then extend the bathroom, so that's fine. That's all lit up. We've got lights in there. We haven't got lights in here, but I'll do that after I've changed the wall. So thinking about it then, I want to go over to demolition, and we will start. So we're going to start to take out this wall, and it does take quite a while to do it. And then you can see, oh yeah, that's that wall definitely coming down. So keep going and keep banging at this wall. There we go. This is a little bit more extreme than I thought we'd go, but that's fine. And oh yeah, that came down. And continue on with this. And that one's still standing. No longer. Yeah, physics. Alright, so we've extended the wall. That's good. Sorry, we haven't extended the wall, we've simply removed an extra section of it. So let's go over to our build walls, and I want to build out a little bit. So one can go there, and one can go in here. And, not enough room to place the wall. That's interesting. Also, it's going to be quite cramped, isn't it, getting in here because of how that... Why does that go in by one? Oh, it's because of the windows. This is where the game does fall down a bit, that you can't... I mean, you can brick over a window, but it's not a good idea. It's certainly not a good look. I think we'll go for one more. And if we go for... I mean, we could build up to there, and... Would that be enough for the bathroom extension? It would be certainly enough for us getting maybe a bath in that corner and a shower elsewhere. I think that'll be about right. So what we'll do is from here, we'll go then along. Oh, and that should hopefully be our renovation. It'll still register as a bathroom. Obviously, we have shortened this room here. We don't necessarily need to make this a... is that alright? I don't mind that. That's fine. Oh, it's a little bit cramped when coming in though, isn't it? It is a little bit cramped. I'm tempted to demolish that and just having it straight. Because it might look a bit better. Let me put the walls in and see what it looks like. Because it'll look a bit more deliberate otherwise. Yeah, I prefer that. I much prefer that. Okay, so it looks like the master bedroom is going to get a bit of an extension. So, bang! We'll work our way through with this. So yeah, we don't necessarily have to have that wall as a... Sorry, that room as a second bedroom. We don't need to do that. We can easily have it as like an office or something. Which I think we'll probably do. Have it as like an office. I mean, you know, there's many options you can go for. Oh, I think... I think I may need to put another wall section in. That's not what I would... I hope that's not load bearing. Anyway, wall sections, and place that in there, and I'll put another one in just for good measure. It looks a bit rubbish, but it'll do. Okay, let us go over to plastering. I think we'll plaster it, and then we'll probably be in good positions. Plaster bucket. Buy now. We'll just buy the one. Switch to plastering, and we will do this. Which does sound like it was simply recorded from a building site. There we go. I'll have to go at the other side as well. No, that's managed to do that. That is fine. I think there was some downstairs, was there? No. Is that the only plastering that's required? None in there. None in here. I always catch that thing. Where's the light switch in here? It's on that side, is it? Really? That's going to be shifted. Okay, let me change that. So, installations. Where would it be? I cannot see. Let's go here then. Switch. There we go. Buy now. There we go. Sell that one. Because the door. We don't want the door. I mean, it's actually where it was probably the better place. To, you know, not interfere with things. You know what? I might just get rid of those and just put better lighting in. Just put the big lights in. Yeah, it was probably a better place. Ceiling lamps. But... why can't I find it there? Strip light. Show all results. No. What is that called then? Fluorescent, isn't it? Fluorescent light. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, I prefer that. And then we've got this one up here. Okay, good. So, we have managed to do quite a bit, actually. I'm surprised on how far we've got. We've managed to get rid of all the rubbish that's in and around the property. Are these lights... There's two of them. So yeah, got rid of all the rubbish in and around the property, cleaned it all up. All of the, well, apart from those two stubborn stains down the bottom here, we have managed to get rid of. They are still there, sadly. And we've also done some slight renovation in the bathroom to extend that. This isn't, let's say, it just says room 9 meters squared. It's not specifically set up as a particular thing, so it's like, it's not say this is definitely the bathroom. We could technically make this the bedroom and have this is where we just have the jacuzzi right in the middle. We can do whatever we want. We've plastered, we've done some renovation there, and overall just progressed on, I think, quite nicely. So obviously not much in terms of creativity, we've basically been cleaning up. But next episode, what we'll be doing is cleaning all of the windows, because that's something I haven't yet done. And then I'm going to probably take a look at the bathroom, because we need to put the installations in, and then once those have done, we can obviously then place everything else. But that'll require things like putting the flooring in and everything else. So that's where we've got a shower in that corner. We then might put a bath over here. The toilet will go probably there. Toilet and bath like that? I don't know. We might actually put maybe the bath across there and a shower there, or maybe a bath across there and a shower there. Haven't yet decided. All of this is obviously open for us to try that in the next episode. Either way, we're going to leave it there. Hopefully it's been enjoyable, and if nothing else, a nice relaxing one for you. Like I say, we may also look at the garden at some point, but we'll see about that one. I'm guessing there is a quick way of dealing with the garden. Oh, can confirm that worked. Okay, we may have... It's also got rid of the flooring. Okay, let me just go ahead and fix that, because, quite frankly, that is not a good look. What actually is that flooring, then, that I've just managed to completely burn? Yeah, what is that? Is it just concrete? Is it just straight up concrete? It looks like concrete tiles. I mean, yeah, I think it is just concrete. Let me fix that problem, because, yeah, that was a mistake. I guess we're gonna have to do at least something in and around this property now. Well, around the outside, I mean. And I can't see this sports surface. Is it just sports surface? It's not sports surface. Back over. It's that, isn't it? It's that. Okay. Turn on the flashlight. See what we're doing. Try that again. Should have bought many, but there you go. Okay. Sort of fixed. That'll grow back. Okay, cool. So we will leave it there. Next episode, we will, at minimum, clean all of the windows and then look at the bathroom. And obviously, we'll see how we go from there. As always, we have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.